Good night, my 151 odd viewers. I don't mean you're odd, I mean it's an odd number. I'm not turning on my television because the news from Eastern Europe is so depressing and so awful that I just do not turn on the television anymore. And it's too early to go to bed, so I'll do a quiet little video. Now, my piano is quite a loud piano, so I'm aware that I may disturb my lovely neighbours at night, and that's one thing I do not want to do. So I'll play a few quiet tunes, Irish tunes, even though I left Ireland 64 years ago. And the first tune I'm going to play, or attempt all those tunes, by the way. I'm not a pianist, not like some people. It's called The Rose of Tralee. Now, the person from that area that I've got in mind at the moment certainly does not come up smelling of roses, in my opinion, or estimation, because the same person has threatened me with litigation for protecting my honour when he mocked me as a miserable old man, grumpy old man, and because I protected my honour, he doesn't like it, so he's threatened me with litigation. So I hope he sees this video, because watch the space, and I haven't even started yet. So right, The Rose of Tralee, and it's a nice tune actually, it's got nice chords, but doesn't come up smelling of roses in my opinion at the moment. Let's see if we can get this camera to stop moving. Get it stop moving for some reason or other. No, it might stay there. Oh, solid, right. Few little Irish tunes, very quiet. Does anybody get the bad smell? It's not coming from my house, that's for sure. The Green Glens of Antrim learnt this years ago. I wish I could sing, there's lovely song words to that. A song has just come into my mind that I learnt in the National School in Portumna, County Galway, about 1948, the West Awake, which is the part of Ireland where I come from. See if I can remember it. Now, I'll tell you something funny about that song. As I was very old, very young, I was about 10 or 11. And, very stupid, still am. But part of the words of the song were, in O'Connor's van. Now, I didn't have a clue what that meant, O'Connor's van. But I had a bakery living beside me in Portumna called Williams's Bakery. And the drivers used to often take me for a drive out in the country. So I thought the song had got mixed up with Williams's van. And I've always thought, when I heard that song, they mean Williams's van. But of course then, as I got older, I found out van was, I think, the front of an army queue or something to that effect. Anyway, I will always remember O'Connor's van mixed up with Williams's Bakery van, Portumna, County Galway. Does anybody understand what I'm saying in my uncultured West of Ireland accent? I think it's something else. You got two for the price of one there. There are two old tunes that relate to, I think it's 1798 or 1878, and the political situation in Ireland. One is called Bowl of Vogue. I think I might have my facts right. And the other one is called The Croppy Boy. Not the Crappy Boy, not CRAPPY. That refers to somebody else. No, this one is called The Croppy Boy. Now, I've got a new fan from Society Street in Ballinasloe, County Galway. Forgotten your name already. Doesn't matter. And Ballinasloe is a place I remember very well again as a child. They used to have a horse fair there, where all the gypsies used to turn up with the horses. And often went there. And of course, I was telling my newfound friend that I worked in Ballinasloe Post Office for a short period of time before I come to this country. So I'm going to play a jig this time. It's from a village called Killimer, which you probably will know. It's called the Killimer Jig. And when I was very young, the first little band, Ceilidh band, that I ever played with, I was about 12 years of age, was the Killimer Ceilidh band. So this little jig is called the Killimer Jig. If I can remember it from all those years ago, at my age, 84 in a few weeks' time. So the solicitor better get a move on quick with his letters, or I won't be here. Killimer Jig. Another little jig. It's a classical one that I've adapted. It's in Irish. It's written by a lady called Anna Magdalena Bach. Bach's wife. I can't pronounce Bach. And this is how it goes. I cannot get the Kerry out of my head for some reason or other, God knows why. This one I think used to be called All the Days of the Kerry Prancers. I think they were meant to be dancers, I call them prancers. A lot of them are. the word Kerry that comes into my mind. Whiskey in the jar. Has anybody heard whiskey in the jar? I've been having too much of that lately. I suppose I better pack up. God, have I done 17 minutes here? I'm going to play a tune that I've really fallen in love with lately. I keep playing it. It's called The Moon Is My Heart. And I picked it up from a lovely, lovely friend, Evelyn, who unfortunately I do not see anymore. That's her sitting with her dog, Pepper. And she used to sing this song for me in Taiwanese. It's a Taiwanese song. And I played it again. It's a lovely song. And I'm sure all the people in that part of the world, Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, it's quite well around then. The moon has got my heart. It's a good job somebody has. I'm going to need it. All this protection I need against this litigation. Go, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. I hope they know I've got no money. How do you all like the sound of my piano? You know, I bought this piano, my wife and I bought this piano 42 years ago, and I wanted a really good piano with nice treble, cost a lot of money, but when I got it home, it didn't sound right, and I went back to the piano shop. It was in Edgware Road actually, Jack's, I think was the name of it, and I said, "You've sold me the wrong piano." I said, "They sent the tuner out with all the details." "No," I said, "you got the right piano." I said, "It doesn't sound right." Anyway, I put up with it for all those years, and 6 months ago, I decided to have my living room carpet replaced with a hard floor, and the piano problem was immediately solved. It now sounds like the original piano, from what I can remember, because the carpet, it had always been on carpets for all the time I had it, was deadening the sound. It's unbelievable. And so I'm very happy with the sound now. And I get it tuned every 6 months by a brilliant piano tuner. He's also a graduate of the Royal Academy of Music in piano and organ, and to hear him play something else. But he likes me playing as well. We do stuff together. He's the one who can do duets. No, he's a proper musician. Now, I'm talking too much, I must go. Now, I've got to find a name for this video. I think, shall I call it the pre-litigation shudders? HUDDERS. Something like that. I think this whole thing is funny. But nobody insults me and calls me, whatever it was. Can't think it was now. Grumpy, yeah. Nobody insults me and calls me grumpy, gets away with it. No way. Litigation or no litigation. And I hope he sees this video. Bye-bye. God bless.